5.8 million Americans have Alzheimer's disease. The Alzheimer's Association predicts that number will rise to 14 million by the year 2050.
A doctor in Los Angeles has invented a simple blood test to assess people's risk of developing the disease years before symptoms show up. Shelley Botat has more in Healthwatch.
The doctor helped develop a test to measure your risk of getting Alzheimer's disease.
Bailey Bixby is 54 and loves life with her family, Dodger and Bixby. Earlier years were a less happy time when her mother suffered and died from Alzheimer's. So, is Bailey at risk?
As soon as I learned that there were behavioral changes that I could make in my lifestyle that would lower my risks, then I thought, I want as much information as I can get.
Her search led her to Dr. Elroy Vojdani, who helped create a blood test to assess risk of developing Alzheimer's. A vial of blood is separated in a centrifuge, and the immune-related components are analyzed in a lab.
This is the first time that we can get a glimpse at how abnormal interactions between the immune system are affecting the health of our brain.
Bailey's test showed that her brain doesn't regenerate quickly enough. Dr. Vojdani has her on a plant-based diet and this brain supplement. He says customized diets are 80% of the changes needed. He also promotes more exercise, brain games, and sleep.
They want to know what is happening between the outside and their inside that could potentially put them at risk for this. This is what this test is perfect for right now.
For me, it's huge because I really lived in fear of getting the disease, and now I finally have hope that I can do something to change my destiny.
Dr. Vojdani says the test is most useful for folks in their mid-40s. Right now, you can only get the test done through a lab called Cyrex in Arizona. Your doctor can order the test, which costs $495 and gives results in 3 weeks or less. And that's your Health Watch. I'm Shelley Botat, Local 5 News.